So this would be your home page on Rise. So obviously it will look like a lot of different things happening, but we'll keep it to a minimum so you guys can see what's going on a daily basis. So, so the first thing would be your invoices. So you're here at the beginning of the year and you need to set up your invoices that's going to go out to all of your students. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is our bulk invoicing. So we're going to go to our warehouse and we're going to click on our inventory. So here we've already done examples of invoices. So we're in the year 2021 and we'll double click. So you can see here how it actually is formed. So first you can generate your own code if you like. The type is a service because we are offering a service, and you can place in whatever you like as your description. And then obviously for most schools, it will be an annual fee. So we will put in the annual fee for that year. In your initial setup, you'll click here. And this is the important section because obviously you need to know where your sales are going to go to because that's your fees coming in. So that's your income. So it needs to be in an income account, and your expenses, where your purchases will go. And then the unit of measure will be annually because it's an annual invoice. So you won't be invoicing every quarter, and then it will populate the rest. And then you'll save and close because now you've basically created your invoice. And then to send it out to all of your grades, you'll go to sales and you'll go to invoice because you've already created the invoicing. So now all of your invoices that you have created, you will then start bulk sending them off. So you'll just say shift and scroll and you'll be able to email directly. Obviously at the beginning, when you first start using the system, you will have like a spreadsheet or your database of all of your students' contact numbers, emails of parents, and all of the actual vital information of each student. So that you'll send off to Anna and Natasha, and they will upload all of that information into the system for you on Rise. So when you start sending off your bulk email at the beginning of the year, all of it will be here and will be listed to those individual invoices. And then you can type in what message you'd like to type in. So dear parent or guardian, and then you can type everything here. Most of the time, if it's an individual email that I'm sending off, I always copy myself in. So you do have the option to put your own email address in there to make sure that, you know, the copy is sent to you, then you know the copy is sent to the actual person you're sending to. Okay, so that's your invoices for bulk invoicing. Then another question that we get a lot is emailing of statements. So, because obviously you want to make sure that, you know, you're getting your fees, and obviously it will make the bursar's job a lot easier if you are able to email statements also in accurate time. So, you know, you also get a lot of the parents that are like, I just made a payment. Do I need to wait till the end of the month to see how much I need to still pay? Because some of them are eager. Some of them are eager to make payments. So to actually first generate a statement, you're going to go to sales over here. So initially, we're first going to create one, and it's also very easy to create one. So depending if you've got a parent that said, you know, I've started paying from the 1st of Jan, but I'd like to see up until, you know, till June. So here you create your statement. So from Jan the 1st, okay, till the 30th of June, type of statement must always be on sales, and then you'll click show list. Now the show list is literally going to generate all your students that's in your database. So if you just want to generate specific few, you just untick, and then you can select the students that you want to actually generate a statement for. So you can select as many as you want, or you can select all. Okay, so we're just going to do a few as an example so you can see us generating it, and you just generate the statement. Okay, now that's basically how you will get your statements. Let me just see if there's any that's pulled through. There we go. So if you are looking for specific statements, you can always tick it and select a class. So all of your classes will be there. You can select whoever you like, and it will show everyone in 10E, all of the statements, and you can see from where the statement was generated. So you can see this one was generated from the 1st of June to the 30th of June in 2020. And if you want to send out a bulk amount of statements, again, just highlight and then email. And it will all be emailed individually to the actual email address listed under each one's profile. And again, you can put in your message and click send. And then all of those statements will go out. Then we've got how to view a current financial position of a school in real time. So a lot of the time, you either want to look at your income statement or your budget plan actual. Because I know a lot of you are wondering, you know, how are we going to do our budgets? How is that going to go through to 043? So we'll go to accounting. You can check in your income statement, cash basis. So that's your real time. So here we've got run report. And this is for the full year of 2021. So I've done it under a month basis. So you can untick it if you want to just see in quarters. You can. So you can tick that and then rerun the report. And then you'll be able to see what you're doing in each quarter, and it will total it up. The nice thing about this is, because obviously this is coming directly from your chart of accounts. But what I like about Rise is that you can actually alter your chart of accounts how you want it set out for you. So here in your chart of accounts, you will have your list, basically. Here, your chart of accounts, you can open it up. You can see what you've listed under each one. You can renumber it however you like. So, sorry, let me just, if you double click on it, this is the little table that comes up. So you can put it as whatever you want to list it as. And if you want to show it onto your 043, this is where you will actually plan to put it. So you'll say, okay, fine, I want my current school fees to show up on my WCED 043. So this is basically your planning for how you want to structure on your 043. That's your chart of accounts. So you can literally play around with it. You can put extra stuff in. You can put extra things onto your 043 that wasn't there. What's nice about this is that this is interactive. So even on your income statement, if you want to actually see all of your transactions that make up that total, you actually just double click it. Here we go. And then you'll click transactions and select. It will run the report automatically. And now you can see each payment receipt, when it was made and for how much. And then that will all add up to the total that you find on your actual income statement here. Okay. Then with regards to your budget, here is where you'll also create your budget. You should take a look at the one that we currently have. So basically, you can create your own budget. You can create here. You can select the year you want or type it in, 2021 or 2022. The description, you'll probably just say budget. And then you will actually say fill. Fill will actually fill in everything from your chart of accounts, which makes life so much easier. And then you can start planning your actual quantities, your amounts that you want to put in. So this is where you will be planning your budget and making sure everything goes according to your plan. After that, you'll go to school. After posting it, it will show up on your O43. So this is how simple it is. It's literally in your school area, under reports, your O43. And you can select which quarter you want to see. We're in the third quarter. And you can run your report. And here is your quarterly report. So everything that's on your chart of accounts that you've listed to be on your O43 will be listed on your O43. And it will automatically populate all the figures there so you can see it in real time. You'll be able to see your less checks outstanding, deposits, your cash book. Obviously, things need to balance, so you must make sure everything balances. And here you've got your additional bank accounts. So everything that you want on your O43 will show up on your O43 if you put it into your budget and it's on your chart of accounts. Any questions so far?
I see there is a question. I'm just going to read it out loud. Can you let me know if Rise is a full accounting system?
Yes, it is. So we used to work on Pastel originally last year, and we moved over to Rise. The automation on Rise is a lot better, specifically because so you are probably looking also at the bank. So on a daily basis, you'll go to the bank and you'll have the bank stream. Here, this system assists you in getting the bank statement directly from the bank online, and it will populate into the screen. And you'll be able to actually approve all of your transactions in the bank, and there won't be, many discrepancies with regards to amounts. And it will go directly to that child's account, which is quite nice. So all of that is there and available to use.
Lonvabo will show you the two last points with regards to the mark sheet and how you can also make progress reports available on the communicator.
Right. Thank you, Anna.
All right.
So on the Rise School Communicator app, for teachers to add marks, they would have to firstly click on the menu, the three lines on your top left corner, and then you go to the bottom of the tab, you go to mark sheets. Then to add your marks, you click on the plus on your top right. And then you would select a date where it says date, to select your date right there. Select the subject which you want to add the marks to. For example, let's use accounting. And then you select the mark types. So let's use exam for this as an example. And you would select your class here, which is class C in this case. And how to do it, you would select the student. So here we'd go with Bal Jordan, the student, click on total. For example, you add total marks, you say done, done again, and then there it shows, and then you continue, you do the same for all the students. And when you're done, you save and post, right? So you'll have to save, but we won't save in this case. And then to send news updates, you would go to my news, click on the plus on your top right once again, select a date, add the title of the news, to the behavior, for example, the channel. So you would select the grades you want to send the news updates to. So you could select the whole school if you want. The grades will show, then you say done. You go into the text. So this is where you type in the message that you want to send to the parents. If you want to add a photo, you can click on take photo, then choose take photo, then you take a photo of whatever, or you could choose from your phone which photo you want to send, and then click save and next. Then obviously you would have to save.
All right, thanks so much, Lonvabo. We have one question. How does one obtain the communicator? So the communicator is part of the system. It is also integrated with accounting, so your parents can see what they've settled and the outstanding balances in almost real time. So the moment Bursar or finance officer assigns a payment on the system, your parents will see it automatically on their side. The communicator is also available as a standalone application, and basically parents just download it. Okay, I hope that this answers your question. So thanks everyone for listening to our forum. And Andrea, thank you so much for the presentation. And have a great day further. Thank you very much.